Hi, and welcome to another edition of Seesaw. Here's two things that I thought you might want to know. The first thing is when you have been invited as a co-teacher in Seesaw, some of the invitations came from what the teachers already had set up as an activity period, spelled incorrectly. All right. In fact, most of my invitations came from the activity period. It'll start with activity period, and I actually changed the name of the class to put the class grade level and the teacher name in front. Otherwise, when I went here, all of it said activity period, and I couldn't read the teacher's name. So I had already gone ahead and changed the name of the class, but I digress. Um, if you are linked to the kid's activity period, that means that when the kid logs into Seesaw, they are probably not going to be looking into their activity period subfolder. What they're going to be doing is looking at their teacher's main folder. For example, look at Miss Bidding's folder here. Miss Bidding's folder is going to be full of regular stuff that aren't those cute that the people are sending. Okay. And isn't that awesome? But so the kid would normally go into the top left corner and navigate which class they want to be doing. Some kids have two classes. I think some of the dual language have more than two, but they're going to at least have two. They're going to have their main teacher and the quote unquote activity period. And if they don't know to toggle between the two, they might, and you are posting to the activity period subfolder, they might not ever see it unless the main classroom teacher is saying, hey, go up there to the top left corner and check out the activity folder. Okay, so that's going to be a case by case basis. All right, next thing is going to be your inbox. Your inbox. You're probably dying because you've got so many Seesaw notifications and Google Classroom notifications showing up in your folder, in your primary folder, if you have not already added new tabs. Now, let me show you what I did. I added a new tab. I added the social tab, and I trained the Seesaw notifications and the Google Classroom notifications to show up in my social folder. I have no other social things for my school this is my school Gmail, because I don't have my Facebook and my Twitter and all that jazz with my good old Chatham County email. So when I first made the social tab, which you would make right here, see the settings, the little cog, and you're going to click configure inbox. This is where you would add your social tab. Okay, that's where you would add it. When I made it, nothing auto saved into it. And how I made Seesaw in Google Classroom auto save into social was the following. All right, let me look for one that I could think would be social also. How about the Perry Harrison PTA? Okay, so this is after I've made the social thing. So Perry Harrison PTA is social enough, right? So I'm going to click on that and I'm going to drag it up to the social tab. This is called training. I am training it. Now, conversations move to social. Do you want future messages from blah, 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 blah? Sent there. Say yes. Okay. Now, in the future, messages from wherever you just trained it to go will go there. So when you go to social and you'll see your Seesaw or your Perry Harrison PTA, any new ones will not clutter up your primary inbox. they'll go directly to your social. I highly recommend making also a promotions. When I made the promotions tab, check it out. All this junky junk that's been going into your regular primary now shows up in promotions. Now I'm just getting this stuff in my primary that's just like real, basically, except for a few, real people actually writing me versus corporations and updates and all that stuff. Now, of course, you still need to go through and check it out and make sure, ooh, is that interesting? Do I really want to know that I can get an extra 10% off that? And I'm not saying don't ever look at your Seesaw notifications. It's just, I don't know about you, but it was making me extremely crazy to see 10 million Seesaw notifications and not being able to sort through and find the important stuff by Mr. Trigar or Miss Woods or whomever. So, and then of course there'll be like weird stuff like the Go Noodle. I think that should go under promotions. So I'm going to put that there. And by the way, that is something I want to read in the future. I'm going to say yes. So you can just train the email to go to the appropriate tab. All right. Well, thank you. Have a good day. Bye.